Venezuela looking to make it 2 wins out of 2 for their opponents. Vanuatu all about putting some points on the board in this their second match of this Under-20 World Cup. There's the Venezuela lineup. Jefferson Soteldo drops out, one change. Ronaldo Chacon comes into the side, named by coach Rafael Dudamel. Referee from the Real Republic and his assistants. Use of video assistant referees. There are those 2 officiating today here in Dijon. And Vanuatu's lineup shows some changes. Andres Dutch takes over in goal. Azariah Solomon, Reginald Rabo and Claude Aru all start. Work for them to do. It is very much a work in progress when you make a debut at a world tournament. Goncalo, right of picture, captaining the South Pacific nation. Opposite number in all yellow, Yangel Herrera wearing 8. That is Rafael Dudamel, coach of Venezuela. He's a lot of experience to the job and the success as well, and Serbian-born Dejan Glucevic making the changes. No real surprise in goal. Daniel Alec dropping to the bench, made a couple of costly errors. There he is, one of the substitutes. And for Venezuela, Soteldo is the player that drops out of the team that started against Germany. They won that by 2-0. In yellow, Venezuela on a second World Cup appearance at under-20 level, and their opponents so close to causing a major shock. Two against Mexico. Game went deep into stoppage time, and then they conceded very, very late on and had nothing to show for all that effort and endeavour. Group B, Venezuela will kick off from right to left then, with a win already behind them. They will feel the prospect of making it 2 out of 2. So new goalkeeper, Andreas Dutch, coming in for his tournament debut. There he is, running 21. Great opportunity for him to stake a claim ahead of their 3rd group game. Altogether new experience for these players. Chacon, Venezuela has won it back, and Pena waits in the middle. Confidence should have been one in front inside. Just over 60 seconds. There's the man of the moment, Ronaldo Pena, and couldn't finish. Great chance, Venezuela, opening moments. Decent ball driven in. Pena on the end of it, couldn't finish. Everybody has a goal to his name, scored against Germany. His coach, we know they should have been in front. couldn't hold on to it. Venezuela with the early possession at one good expense. Forward by Favarese. Had already gone up. Jason Thomas, one of the centre-backs. An awful amount of defensive work. In fact, it was his clearance behind, but the flag had already gone up. Partnering Joseph Dudamel, the half of the Vanuatu defence. A couple of goals. Ronaldo Wilkins with an excellent strike, and the captain, who is the outstanding talent in this start of 11 point. Calo also on the score sheet against Mexico last time out. Venezuela facing opponents from Oceania. The last time they featured at an Under-20 World Cup was back in 2009. They defeated Tahiti 8-0. 8-0, yes, to record a second highest victory in the history of this competition. Thomas. Yaruel. Defending to do. Really had one decent chance. Peñaranda was almost in there. Whether in that AFC Under-20 Championship semi-final, some game that against Solomon Islands. 4 minutes into stoppage time when they scored the decisive goal to book a place in this tournament in Korea Republic. Match winner, a certain Frederick Nasser, who is not available today. Changes also made by coach Dejan Gusevic to shake things up with the individual errors which proved so costly against Mexico in their group opener. Lucena. Lucena. There by National Guard. Egypt back in 2009, Venezuela, generation of a certain Salomon Rondon, now enjoying life in England's Premier League, but since then they've missed out. Now they're back. Their opening performance suggested plenty of grounds for optimism when they make of this free kick opportunity. So close to the breakthrough. Defensive error by Joseph Iriel. He just didn't clear the danger. And they are closing in on an opening goal, and I'm sure Rafael Dudamel will wonder again how they failed to finish. Here's the defensive error. And in the end, the degree of fortune is that's just good enough to divert it behind. Narrowing moments for a side very much under the cosh, and now they're foray forward with 27 on the clock. So that early chance for Ronaldo Pena, and then moments hesitation at the back, and so close to an opening goal. It's 20 months preparation for this moment. So many of their warm-up games, more than 30 on the calendar for the Venezuelans. Nothing wrong with their build-up and also their performances in qualifying. Now the captain will chase. Solomon. Check on the player that's been brought in. Chicago dropping to the bench, and he's coming down and seeing a lot of the ball early on. The player will back up on his feet. Sergio Cordova scored in the game against Germany. Lucena, as we expect, is their set-piece specialist. Well, a moment ago they had a free kick and almost scored. Now another opportunity with the first half, which is very much going with the form book. Vanuatu having to defend for long periods and in large numbers. Lucena forward, keeper cuts, could have gone anyway. Fortunately for him, behind, and Dudamel's side have done absolutely everything but score. And a worrying moment for Andreas Dutch in that. And what a goal as he came to try and collect, committed himself, left in no man's land. But again, the finish was lacking from Venezuela. Big stadium, this, a World Cup venue back in 2002, and it is Korea Republic's 5th largest city. Lucena. Vasquez. Adavesi. Into an offside position drifted Sergio Cordova. The possession, though, is with Venezuela. The very successful international career did Rafael Dudamel, some 50-plus caps in the 17 World Cup in the United Arab Emirates back in 2013, then coaching in 2010, and had a real success of it, no doubt about that. Solomon waits in the middle as venture forward, and opportunity to get out in their own half as they've been pinned back for much of the opening 11.5 minutes here in Dijon. Their coach has already said this will be his last job at this level. Listen, ball in by Defiloli. Second chance, volley clear. Best spell this for Vanuatu. Important block that came in from the captain, Yangel Herrera. Enough spaces. It is Solomon, and the supporting player does enough to hassle and hurry and win the corner. It's better. This was the moment, lifted into the 18-yard area, and it just almost went to sleep and allowed Vanuatu an opportunity they couldn't take, but they have won a corner. First real opportunity to test the goal, defended by Wilke Fariñas. Fariñas from the Copa America 2015, and then again last year's Copa Centenario in the USA. Had a terrific last couple of years. And they're able to wriggle clear, and then support from Cordova. More defending to do. This is Thomas. Back from Herrera's header. Penny waits in the middle. Clear was by Oli. Here he is again. Penny up. It's one too many. At the other end, well, a surging border captain, Goncalo will chase. Skipper, the player that brings some experience to a team that competes at the first time with very few of these footballers with any real pedigree or background in international football. Penny again, Peñaranda busy, stays with Granada, Udinese and Malaga on loan for Roberto Peñaranda. Thomas. Searching out Solomon, by the head of Edwin Cuero. Vanuatu's downfall last time was the goalkeeping errors from Daniel Alec, who's been dropped to the bench, left them with an awful amount to do, 2 mistakes, and enabled Mexico to establish a commanding advantage. Then the fight back, then the late goal to cost them even a point. It was hard to take, but certainly started better than they did in this group game and against a Venezuela team that played very well against Germany. Won that deservedly. The support, it's Cuero's ball in. Beyond Sergio Cordova. Also in charge of the men's national team is the senior team, that is Rafael Dudamel on the spell there. Under 17s team of 2013. A few of those have advanced into the under-20s. Hernandez, Peñaranda. So they've got experience from 4 years ago of players who've progressed through the ranks. Right up. Down by Chacon. Challenge from Gregory Patrick. And it's back with Ferraresi. Has to pick out Quero and does just that. In steps Selvin Vatu. Challenge on Guerrero. Ollie. Shall find Cordova. Got to 19 minutes and they will grow in confidence. I'm sure Vanuatu, after the poor start against Mexico, they have survived a couple of early scares. Still expected to break down the opposition with the quality that Venezuela have within their ranks. She's taking over. Vanuatu saying that he has seen a noticeable improvement. Took over with some 3 months to go until the tournament, so came in very late in the day. And despite a very small pool of players with a population of around 250,000, despite the fact that he's only been in the job a few months. I've looked at that performance against Mexico, saw the goals that they were able to score, saw some decent individual performances. It's just about improving defensively and also cutting out those individual mistakes. Ollie. Too much of Ronaldo Wilkins way down that left-hand side. Really did score a super goal. It is towards Wilkins. Hasn't had that much service now. Can he take the full-back on? He can indeed. Crowded out in the end. Losing out. It's for Chacon and then for Peña to chase. Corner. midway points of the first half, still stalemate in Dijon. Venezuela 0, Vanuatu 0. And Lucena, 2 options for this corner kick. He left a couple of outfield players back as try and crank up the pressure. Inside that 18-yard area, will it drop for them? It certainly will. Takes a deflection and another opportunity. Seen a couple of those where the ball's been deflected behind. Keeper saw it very late on, did Andres Dutch. Something to scramble, couldn't clear it, and it came back in. It's deflected behind and away for the goal kick. Wilkins trying his luck down this right-hand flank. And with Wilkins gets Colour away through that middle. Their captain providing the strike threat for the underdogs here. Third place finish for Venezuela at this year's South American Under-20 Championships. A couple of notable wins along the way. 2 years ago in New Zealand we had surprise winners in Serbia. So there have been a few upsets down the way in the recent history of this competition. Venezuela will look to provide an upset all of their own, but having to defend in long periods of this first half so far, but continuing to shut out their opponents with some 20 minutes to go until the interval. As the ball slipped through, had it covered anyway. Flag went out, but Joseph Yaru was there. There is a little bit of space. Wilkins just linking up there. His captain tries that 1-2. Suggestion there into growing confidence. The longer they are able to frustrate Venezuela, which they have done, the more they can grow into this game, the more possession they can gain, and the more service they can provide to the likes of Callow and to Wilkins, who has now switched sides to try his luck on this right-hand side. Lucena. Hernandez now can they do something with this possession? Cordova's ball in, met by the centre back. It may still come away at Venezuela. An important challenge to snuff out the danger and then look to break. Poor first touch in the end though by Cloud Haru. Captain's ball header, all defending to do this time by Reginald Rambo. Patrick free kick comes well. 4 teams competing in this competition in these group stages. All split into 6 groups of 4. Mexico and Germany will be watching on with interest to make up this group. Out of the way, in fact, it was Gregory Patrick who got ahead to that. Picks up the captain, Pally first touch. Vucevic has continued on this near touchline. He's opposite Dudamel there to applaud his team, to try and build confidence. Self-belief there, Robert. He is the player that's very much the standout performer for the underdogs. Wilkins. Apart Venezuela, expected. A real test. So much of ball in the opening half an hour. Still looking for that elusive breakthrough goal. Guerrero's down. The team that lost in stoppage time 3-2 to Mexico and getting decent account for themselves. Pressure to be exerted, I'm sure. Philip will celebrate that free kick and find Peñaranda beyond the goalkeeper. Simple finish. Heading goal. Velasquez gets forward. And that was always going to be the inevitable conclusion. Williams Velasquez can celebrate. Perfect ball. Beyond Andreas Dutch and a simple header, and Vanuatu's resistance is broken just past the half-hour mark. Peñaranda's ball, and there he was, the defender arriving perfectly timed to head Venezuela in front here at Dejan. Venezuela 1. Vanuatu 0. It's Williams Velasquez. Frustrated at their best efforts, but finally, they find a way past Andreas Dutch. They threatened to do so earlier on with a couple of really decent opportunities. Just when the opponents seem to be getting a foothold in the game. Caught out, decent ball in, simple finish, keeper beaten, and advantage with Venezuela. Less than quarter of an hour to kind of mend from that with a corner that is dealt with by Venezuela. The ball will come back there, and it will be Carlo, the captain, to think about the shot. Too much on it in the end to force a save from Fariñas, who's had precious little doing that Venezuelan goal. He is the player that carries the genuine goal threat as Ronquillo. Too high to trouble Fariñas though. There's a bit more about Goal on 30, the first of this Under-20 World Cup for Williams Velasquez. Chased down by Pena. Comes their third goal scorer of this tournament, joining Ronaldo Pena and Sergio Cordova. And there's Dutch on his pull-up to the side, replacing his expected Daniel Alec. Forward by Abu. Chacon, another captain, Herrera. This is the goal scorer. Just remaining onside, Cordova. Plenty of options, Pena provides one of them, goes for that run, and again, match official unimpressed with those penalty claims of Venezuela's number 9. Carlos header down by Peñaranda, and then the support was by Chacon. They're comfortable at the moment with his single goal advantage. Thomas's ball, flag up anyway. Vanuatu with friendly games in the build-up to this against Singapore. So played Vietnam, but a coach who's wanted to consistently make clear that the pool of players and resources is so very limited. A few injuries in the build-up to this tournament, so chances of bringing through fresh talent, well, it's very restricted in what he can pick. It's a well-worked move. A couple in the middle, including Peñaranda and Chacon. Goal scorer Velasquez. Breakthrough moment on 30 minutes, slip for a second. Just beyond the on-running Ronaldo Chacon. It's Carlo Madu. Search out his captain. Nigel. What to do has Farinas. Pena loses out in the air. This is Guerrero. Patrick. Haru. They're proving competitive, certainly. Chances, goal scoring chances have been limited. It's been an overworked defensive display from Vanuatu. They've had to defend time and time again, and here comes the latest Venezuelan attack as they look for a way through again to stretch their advantage. Poor first ball there. Wilkins with time to turn. Adu, Wilkins. Better build-up. Disappointing final effort. Coached everywhere. Singapore under-15s, Red Star Belgrade had a role there also with the Canadian Pro Soccer League, Montenegro national team. No shortage of experience for Dejan Gusevic. Always knew this tournament was going to be about what sort of progress they could make, not in results, but just in performances and improving players over the 3 good games. Credit for Senna. A goal to the good then, and some 6 minutes remaining of this first half. It took them time to find the moment that mattered, provided by Williams Velasquez. In search of a second, keeper came, and behind it goes and away to yet another corner. Stuxton, his first World Cup experience at under-20 level. Too much of a hurry, Roberto Peniranda. Goal to the good, and handling across with Lucena, as the two of them do for these corner routines. Lucena, Herrera's in space to head it goalwards. Caught over. Thought he'd done enough. As the referee awaits the verdicts for offside. Well, are those celebrations going to be short-lived as the referee awaits the information and the verdict and can make his decision? But over it was, who got ahead to it. And now we wait for that verdict in the closing minutes of this first half. Well, now they can celebrate. The goal is given. And a chance for that information to be relayed to the match official, ensuring a correct decision. Here's the moment. Venezuela 2, Vanuatu 0, and we have just a few minutes left of this first half. Damascus on 30 minutes. He put over. He's given them some breathing space. Heading for a 2-goal lead at the interval. Again, both were simple headers. Idea of video assistant referees. It was rolled out in the Club World Cup in Japan. It's being used here in Korea Republic. Format that could become part and parcel in time for the next World Cup in Russia in 2018. Well, for 30 minutes they held out. There were glimpses that they were beginning to at least get a foothold on proceedings in this first half. And then the goal, simple enough in the end for Williams, Velasquez, and the seconds followed, and it begins to look quite comfortable for Venezuela's side, bidding to make it 2-2. Looking to qualify for that round of 16. And heading for the half-time interval in good spirits. And with a very healthy advantage. Could be a third. Important block there, and then Colo turns and Vanuatu can break with the captain. See how long is to be added on at the end of the 45. 2 minutes.
Additional
Ollie looking for a way through, and Calo, good skills. One of their better opportunities from the captain, Calo. Assistant referees to determine goals, penalty decisions, red cards, and in the case of mistaken identity. And again, and at the third time I've asked him to carry the course forward. It's one too many. There he's clearance. Credit. Wilkins takes the return ball, Ronaldo Wilkins. Farinas always alert to the danger. And that's the final action of the first half. 2 headed goals. The difference. Venezuela are now firmly in control. Half-time, Venezuela 2, Vanuatu 0. We're in day 4 of this